Good morning. It's Friday already, and we are to the letter I, and it's I Love Banfield Day. So, do you have your Banfield shirts on? I know I do. For reading, if you did Raz Kids a couple of days ago, then you're going to have an easy day. All you have to do is grab a book, find a quiet spot, and read for 30 minutes. If you did not finish your Raz Kids assignment, will you please do so today? Thank you. For math today, we're going to draw lines of symmetry. A line of symmetry is a line that divides a figure, a shape, or an object in half so that each side is equal. Can you see the line of symmetry that goes through this triangle? Both sides are exactly the same. And our book says that a figure has a line of symmetry if you can fold it in half and the other half matches perfectly. So if we folded this right on this line, both of these sides would match. So let's take a look at example 1. Number 1, determine if the figure has line of symmetry. The figure can be folded in half vertically so that the left side matches the right side. It can also be folded in half horizontally so the top matches the bottom. So the figure does have symmetry, and we could actually draw those lines of symmetry right through there. I wish I could draw straighter. Number 2, draw a vertical line and horizontal line through the center figure. We did that. Some figures have more than one line of symmetry. Look at this one. Look at all the lines of symmetry it has. The pentagon at the right has 5 lines of symmetry. Notice that the arrow ends that are not labeled are the other ends of the arrows that are labeled. So it just what that means is it just goes across the whole thing. That's the same line. And then there are some figures that don't have any lines of symmetry, just like this one here, trapezoid. So let's look at example 2. Circle the figures that have a line of symmetry, and on those figures draw all the lines of symmetry. So I want you to stop the video now and do it, and then start it up again and see if you got it correct. Look at all the lines for the square, and this is a hexagon. There are no lines of symmetry for the triangle and only one for the heart. Continuing on that same page, do 1, 2, and 3, stop the video, and then start it again to correct. So number 1 has the trapezoid has 1 line, the triangle has 3 lines of symmetry, and that shape on number 2 has none. Go to page 933. Do the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Stop the video, do the problems, and then start the video to correct. And you're supposed to determine whether each figure has a line of symmetry, write yes or no on the line, and then actually draw the lines. Look at all of them for number 4. Isn't that amazing? Number 5 has no lines of symmetry. Number 6 has no lines of symmetry, and number 7 only has 1. And if you weren't sure, then think about folding it on that line and see if they're exactly the same on both sides. Continuing on that page, I'd like you to do all from 8 to 16 and then start the video again and correct. So the 8, 10, and 11 have no lines of symmetry, whereas 9, 12, and 13 do. And you're just supposed to write yes or no for 14 through 16, whether that's a line of symmetry. And it's definitely a no for number 14. That's not the same on both sides. The same for number 15, but yes for number 16. All right, let's take a look at that yield sign and the shapes for 18 and 19. Answer these questions. Stop the video like it says, do the problems, and then start to correct. So Layla saw this sign on her way home from school. Does this sign have a line of symmetry? Explain. No, if the word yield was not on the sign, it would have the line of symmetry. Ooh, that's a tricky one. If the word was off, you could draw a line here, you could draw a line here, you could draw a line here. But because of that little stinking word, that messes you up. And then for 18 and 19, were you able to finish the figure using the line of symmetry? That's fun. I like doing those. So what are you doing today for your homework? You're going to do pages 935 to 936, items 1 through 12. Use the pages that we just did to help if you have questions. Send me a picture of these 2 pages only. Have fun drawing lines of symmetry. In our journal, we're going to do something different today. We're not going to write in the journal. I included in your plastic bag, in your packet, some colored paper so you could make your mother or someone special in your life a card to celebrate Mother's Day. And you may use that colored paper. You may use any supplies you have at home. I found a YouTube video that has several different ideas, and you may use that link right at the bottom of the slide and get some ideas if you're stuck. If you're not stuck and you know exactly what to do, enjoy. Make your card and make sure you give it to someone on Sunday. Okay, today's Friday fun, so there is no social studies or science. Read aloud, we're continuing chapter 5. Music, look on the activities in Seesaw to see if Mrs. Zerke has loaded any other activities, but the one she gave me was tell someone an instrument you would like to play and why. And next year when you go to IJ Holton, you'll be able to select some instruments to play. And from Mrs. Hotchkiss, draw a picture of your favorite memory from Banfield. Okay, guys, have an awesome Friday on this I Love Banfield Day. Make it a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.